We begin with Commitment 2026, and tonight we're zeroing in on what churches and religious organizations can and cannot do when it comes to campaigning.
Western News political reporter Greg Fox shows us one example in a local school board race, and on the national front, how decades-old rules may be changing.
On the campus of Viva Church Assembly of God in Orlando, you see political campaign signs. One of the preferred candidates is Ilya Adorno, a teacher at the church's school, Living Word Academy, and sister-in-law of the pastor. West 2 News learned that petitions had been provided to parents to try and help Adorno get on the ballot without paying the qualifying fee, even guiding them on how to complete the enclosed petition. The supervisor of elections confirmed Monday that roughly 100 petitions were turned in by Adorno. One of Adorno's opponents, Susan Pena, told West 2 News, "I am very disappointed to see someone who wants to serve on the school board using their position at a private school to campaign and having parents sign a petition in support of her candidacy."
The idea of seeing campaign signs like these on church campuses here during the midterm election year is something that we're seeing more and more of in Florida and around the country. And that's because a rule in the IRS code prohibiting tax-exempt organizations like this from campaigning is now being debated.
Last July, the national religious broadcasters reached an agreement with the IRS to allow nonprofit groups to campaign. But a federal judge in Texas rejected the pact, saying Congress is the appropriate body to weigh the relevant policy-laden considerations, such as the harshness of the present law.
You don't want taxpayer subsidies going to underwrite political speech.
That, as UCF political expert Dr. Aubrey Jewett explains, is exactly why the ban on churches endorsing candidates has been in place for 72 years. But Jewett says with very little enforcement of the rule under President Trump, changes are almost guaranteed.
At the very minimum, there's going to be a new set of rules coming out from the Department of Treasury and the IRS to water this rule down and to allow churches a lot more flexibility about what they say.
Recognizing elections are just months away, the IRS decision is expected soon. Covering Orange County in Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.